Hi, do you know the difference between surviving and thriving? What does it mean to survive and what does it mean to thrive? This is relevant to our own health as much as it is relevant to the health of our cats and our dogs. So to survive, it's about, just getting through the day, chugging along, going through the motions, wake up, eat your breakfast, have a walk around, have a bit of play, lie down for a bit, maybe go for a walk, eat your dinner, go to bed, repeat everything over again. And maybe as you continue on your journey of surviving, and I am talking about cats and dogs here, not people, as the cat and dog continues on his or her journey of surviving, then it might be that that animal gets sick. And then ultimately, that animal's lifespan is shortened and that animal dies from disease. To thrive, on the other hand, is about having vitality, energy, joy. It is. It's about feeling joyous and having vitality and, being playful, having fun. And an animal who is thriving is going to have less chance of contracting disease and therefore having a longer lifespan and dying from old age, dying from the body just shutting down. And so how can we control that? What steps can we take to help our animals thrive rather than to just survive? The best thing is the food that we feed them. And I just want to stop there because I have to show you something that's just really adorable. Well, that's Ziwi Pig. That's not so adorable, but in here is these adorable stripes. Where's his little face? Hello. You can't really see his face. There he is. This is adorable. So, how can we control our animals thriving instead of surviving? The best way is through diet. I practice holistic healing, so it's not just about diet, it's not just about food, it's also about lifestyle, environment, emotional well-being. But starting with diet first, because that's super important. They're all super important, don't get me wrong, but I choose to start with diet first because I think it's important to make sure that our cats and dogs are getting all the nutrients that they need in their food, right? So making sure that they're eating a healthy diet, a diet that replicates their natural diet, a diet that replicates their evolutionary history. And what I mean by that is the types of foods that they've been eating for the longest period of time. And the way that those foods are presented, being foods that they've been into eating, that they have been presented that way for that longest period of time. And so, if you think about their evolution, it's about, a cat deriving from the African wildcat, the dog deriving from the wolf. Looking at the digestive systems and how they process and digest food, what abilities does their digestive system have to get the nutrients from their food. So feeding a diet that will serve them, that will help them to promote health, that helps to support their immune system, that helps to support their digestive system, that's the kind of diet that's going to help an animal to thrive. So it's not, Elvy agrees. It's not, feeding a diet that consists of packaged and processed foods, because those diets don't promote, those diets in general, there are some good brands out there, there really are, but generally those diets, those really processed foods, they're not promoting they're not promoting health. They're not going to help your cat or dog to thrive. Your cat and dog will mostly just survive and will more than likely get sick and die prematurely from that sickness. And so many diseases can be prevented through nutrition. And so this is why, I mean, I think you can tell I'm so passionate about this, because I really believe that if we can get the food right, we're going to help our animals to thrive. And that's also going to help our wallet, and it's also going to help us. The less worry we have to have about our animals, the less they're going to take on our worries, our stress, which can also have a negative impact on their health. So if there's one thing you can do for your pet, it's getting their food right. Stop just taking the easy way out, going down to the pet shop and buying the dried food and the canned food. That's like you going to McDonald's every day, right? If you're serious about helping your animal to thrive, then you've got to focus on the diet. You've got to make their diet a priority. I'm here to help you with that. I'm not going to, do a sales pitch. I'm an animal naturopath. I am a cat nutritionist, a dog nutritionist. I'm passionate about it, what I do. I do everything I can do to try and help animals. So there are things you can do. There are others out there as well who do what I do. So if you don't, want to work with me, it may be that there's someone else out there that you can work with instead. But I cannot implore it enough. Sort out your pet's diet to help them thrive, to live a long and healthy, happy life with you. You will not regret it. I just wanted to say that. It popped into my head. And, Elvy sitting next to me, yes, darling, Elvy sitting next to me, and I was just looking at him and looking at how healthy he is, and he hasn't always been that way. So his coat is so lush and so thick, his eyes are so bright, he's happy. Yeah, so I want everyone's animals to be that way. So yeah, get the diet right, do some research. Don't just take the easy way out and keep buying that food, that kibble and that canned food, that processed food, the pet grade ingredients, artificial colors, additives, preservatives, what have you. As just as important as whole, clean foods are for our health, whole, clean foods are just as important for our cats and our dogs. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.